I thought you said Santa Claus. Who is Santo?
Who is Santo? We don't
Who
know.
is Santa Claus? Who is
Who is
Santa Claus?
Santo? Welcome, everyone.
Uh,
I'm Lucard, along with my cohort, the cat. Have Cheetah with you, Patrick. Hello, how are you, my friend?
have an exciting day here in southeastern Michigan. Looks like my desktop gave up the ghost. So, we've been having all sorts of joy trying to figure it out. But otherwise, it's going to snow again. They're saying that we might get between 2 to 8 inches of snow here in Michigan.
My goodness. Jeez. Yeah, it's supposed to snow in northern Louisiana, which is not where I am, so I'm not getting any, thank goodness. But yeah, the whole snowstorm of 2026 is kind of crazy right now.
It's really weird because when I came out Saturday, this morning, I was going to go to the store get a couple of things. I've been laughing at the southern folks again because they always react to an ice storm or a snowstorm, and there's a lot of people from Texas that were going around and filling all the stores, and it looked
Uh-huh.
like the end of the world.
Yeah.
They're buying everything off the shelves, and over here, where it's just another day. And but it was beautiful, Al. The day was beautiful. I was like, man, this is a perfect winter day. Now I'm looking outside and it looks like it wants to dump on us.
Uh-oh. It's coming. It's coming for you. It's coming for you,
Yeah,
Patrick. It's coming.
yeah, yeah. We're coming for you.
That's right. That's right.
Hang on, striker. We're coming for you.
There you go. All right.
That's right.
So what do you know about Santo?
I know absolutely zero about El Santo.
Uh-oh.
So I just know that when I started watching this movie, because you're going to be taking the lead on this. I'm just here for the reindeer ride myself. But I
Yeah.
just can't wait. I can't wait for you for what you have to say on this because how many Santo movies have you covered already?
Um, about 7 or 8, maybe
Yeah,
something like that.
I'm,
Yeah.
I think and didn't you tell me there's like something like 65 or 64 of them?
There's like 50 something, 54, I think, movies.
54.
Yeah, and I have access to most of them. Um,
Yeah, I thought
um,
they were public domain when you mentioned it. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna watch it and be able to, we'll be able to show it on the big screen and watch it. But then I noticed that they're not copyrighted yet.
they are not public domain. They are. In fact, I got one video taken down because I had some of it playing, and so they didn't. YouTube didn't like that. So yeah, well,
You,
it happens. It happens.
yeah,
Well, anyway, let's say hello to the chat. We have the chat off to the side. We have Mr. Dan and Hara. Hello, Mr. Dan. Mr. Dan has joined me for 2 Santo movies so far. Uh, we got T Betty. T Betty's in the house. Hello, T Betty.
greetings.
And we got my new pal Ryan Rhino Destructo is in the house. He says he's in Texas and can confirm more shelves were cleared out. Yes, everyone's going crazy
Yeah.
over this storm. I'm just so glad that I'm not in it.
No, yeah, it always happens to the South. Like a storm like this happens, and everybody runs out to buy like it's a nuclear war. And over here, we just when I walked inside, there was all the shelves were full, and people were just just it was just another Saturday. It was no big thing because we're used to it. But
Yeah.
I can understand people. I can understand people being a little concerned.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. It's definitely not something that we deal with on a normal basis at all. Um, I do know that there is rain coming. Actually, I think it's raining right now. And after the rain, it's supposed to drop like uh like 40 degrees or something. So it's going to be like 18 or something,
Yeah.
which is complete bonkers for here. So
Yeah. Our ice is something else. I mean, our subdivision is covered in a sheet of ice right now. I mean, you have to be really careful. You can't be trapezing across it, because you will slide. But all you have to do is just take it nice and slow. Just slow. Don't it's no race to get to anywhere.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
which is the problem because everyone races everywhere and goes crazy. So
I gotta get the last roll of toilet paper.
yeah, exactly. And Dr. Dan Chalice is here as well. He says,
All right.
"I'm here, gentlemen. Hello, greetings." And
Greetings.
Junebug is here. Hello, everyone. Bread, milk, and cereals empty here. We are not getting ice, just really cold. Yep, drizzling now. Yes,
Wow.
indeed.
Okay.
Yep. So that's the good stuff right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you know how it is, right? The newscast on TV is, you and I were talking before we came up about how my computer, died out, and you mentioned yours died out. Everything is built everything is done to a certain design, and with the weather, it's like that too. They know, if they forecast gloom and doom, it will just cause, if you have an advertisement on during the weather segment, you're going to make out like a bandit, because now, I mean, the stores reap all the benefit from this. Sort of cynical looking. It's cynical look, when you think about it, but that's business. That's how a lot of these local news channels keep their news, is sensational headlines, and that includes the weather.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. T. Betty says, "I have M&Ms and Diet Coke. I'm prepared. I don't panic buy, and I have a box of salt. There you go.
That's right.
That's right." And then Vanessa's here. Hello, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa.
All right. Well, let's get this party started. So I have the link to the movie in the description box and as a pinned comment on top of the chat, so you can follow along with us. It is free on YouTube, and it is subtitled. So even if you don't speak Spanish, you're good to go. Which I don't. So I speak very little Spanish. So all right. So we are watching Santo versus Blue Demon in Atlantis. So this is I don't remember why I picked this one. I was like, this one sounds fun. Let's do this one.
I think I know why you did it. I think once the movie gets cracking a little bit, you'll find out. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm going like, yeah, Al knows me pretty well.
I mean, these movies are just fun. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what we're here to do. We're here to have some fun. So all right. So everybody queue up the movie, however you're going to watch it. I believe it's also on archive.org if you really want to get into it. But this copy's pretty good. So, and like I said, it's subtitled. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little countdown. I'm just gonna verbally do it because I forgot to put it in my little column here. So, all right. So I'm gonna do 3, 2, 1, and then hit play. All right. Everybody ready?
All right. Let's do it.
Ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Hit play. All right. I don't want to put it too loud. All right. So we got what is it? Is this Vegas? What is this? Is this? Humanity's failing. Is that fatal instinct that leads man? What? Okay.
It's sort of like the guy who he asked Crest, the guy who's in Ed Wood, from Plan 9.
Yeah.
It sort of reminds me of that. The dialogue. It's like, it sort of reminds me of early Ed Wood.
In an orgy of crazy power. There you go.
An orgy.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is okay. So this is new to me.
This is Spanish.
I have not seen Santo start like this. This is bizarre.
Well, I mean, what year did Santos come out? I mean, what year did he make his first movie?
His first movie was in 58 or 59.
I bet you if we watch the Santo movies, we look at the plot of them, I bet they probably mirror the movies at the time. Like this, I think this one came out in 64 or 65.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, kind of sort of the mid to late 60s. Yeah.
Yeah, so the big spy craze was going on back then. So, James Bond, Matt Helm, our man Flint. I mean, everybody was probably doing a spy movie. So it's probably that's the impression I got when I first started watching this.
Yeah, yeah. But this is reminding me of like those school, like the school videos you watch, about nuclear attacks and whatnot. That's that's what this is giving me.
It's sort of like Threads on a 25-cent budget.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta. Kinda, sorta. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. All right, let's see. Let's catch up with the chat here. Um, June says, I like strange things. Yeah, yes, I do. And we have Frozen Thoughts from Kick. Hello, Frozen Thoughts. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Ryan saying, Santo, legendary luchador. I always wondered if his movies were any good. Some of them are really fun. And some of them are hot garbage. So it's kind of a crapshoot.
I guess it all depends how much how much you like seeing scenery that looks somewhat familiar, or have you racking your head going, where have I seen that before?
Which that's new too, and we'll get to that when we get there, right?
Yeah.
But apparently this movie uses footage from other movies, so we shall see.
Well, that's sort of like a Asian film trick, with the kaiju movies. If you notice that a lot of the kaiju movies, you see them come out, the next year. Godzilla comes out in 72 and it comes back out in 73, and you're going like, man, how could they do that? How could they do it such a quick turnaround? Stock footage. You look at it and you see a lot of stock footage, and it saves a lot of money, and it pads out your runtime.
Oh yeah, for sure. Dan says, and then Santo fixed everything. Yes. Santo is amazing that way. Santo can fix just about anything. He's amazing.
Really? So are you saying that he could be maybe MacGyver's long lost father?
Oh, maybe. L MacGyver? I don't know.
L MacGyver?
L MacGyver?
Or L MacGruber to those who
L MacGruber? Yeah. All right, so oh man, yeah, this is some old footage here. They just I don't.
Let me know when you see the rocket ship.
A rocket was launched today.
So, all right, there goes that rocket. Did you notice? What are they speaking? And they're speaking in Spanish. But did you notice the nationality of the rocket?
Was it an Asian?
Yeah, it was. It's Japanese.
There you go.
It's a Japanese rocket. Take it off. Now, some of you guys like me are sitting there going like, that looks awfully familiar. Where have I seen that rocket before? And therefore mentioned Godzilla versus Monster Zero. Not kidding.
That is awesome. I think I saw some Japanese air controller people too.
Yeah.
So yeah, they just straight up took from Godzilla. I mean, if you're gonna take from the best, right?
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna say, at least the director, Jorge Soler, at least he appreciates fine cinema. I mean, he's gonna borrow from somebody. He's gonna borrow from the best. I mean, so I give him, I take off my hat to Jorge Soler for doing that.
Exactly. And now, of course, they're switching buttons and Lord knows what else.
Yeah, man, take a look at those high tech devices.
Yeah,
man, they're cutting edge.
So if you're just joining us, we are 6 minutes into the movie right now.
That's right.
Now it's already. Did the planet blow up? What happened? Okay, here we go. Now Santo, the man in the silver mask.
Now, what was his real name? Do you know his real name?
It was like Rudolph something or other.
Okay.
They announced his real name when he revealed his face for the first time, which was like a millisecond, like on a TV talk show.
Oh wow. Okay.
He basically went like this. He went, "Vroom."
Wow.
Yeah, and yeah,
he's not the first. He's not the first performer to to go on beyond a mask. You had of course we mentioned Rey Mysterio. He's very famous for he has revealed his face. They've had matches where his face is has been shown, but there's been other actors that have done that. The one I remember more than anything is Clayton Moore from the Lone Ranger. He never took off his mask. They tried to force him legally to do it, saying it was his property, but it backfired horribly. They were going to try to make a new Lone Ranger movie, and so they wanted the attention on their new star, and so they told Clayton Moore to take off the mask, and the backlash sank the movie. Nobody went and saw it.
Yeah. Here you go. Mr. Dan says credits were filmed in Chuck Wepner vision. Yeah. Very, very red. Very red. Oh, now we're in Paris. We're going up the Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Santo's an international superhero. Oh, there's a secret meeting.
He's sort of like an international man of mystery.
He is. He sort of. It's probably closer to the truth. Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see. Junebug says Godzilla versus King Kong tonight on Svengoolie. There you go.
Oh, see, you can't go wrong with Godzilla and King Kong. Well, okay, well, at least in the '60s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been some better ones since. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
been some worse ones. There's been some worse ones too.
Oh, many worse ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah. We don't. The first rule of Skull Island is we don't talk about Skull Island.
Very true. Very true. Here we go. Okay, so now we're getting into Santo territory. We got the underground scientific bunker that's in a bunch of these movies. For some reason or another, it's usually like a mad scientist person or something. But this one seems to be a little more sci-fi. So
yeah, it's always going to be the mad scientist, every one. I mean, I guess James Bond has some business ones later on, but always seems like in the first, like in all the spy movies, it was always the mad doctor.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dr. No, Dr. Kildare, Dr. Doolittle.
Within 10 days, all the nations will submit to their governments and military forces to my command.
Yes.
So that a new era will begin.
Achilles!
All right, so this guy wants to rule the world.
Of course.
Like usual.
Yeah.
This is the German nuclear physicist. What? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that look highly inappropriate?
What's it? How about the way he cuts his beard?
Yeah, it's very nice, very nice. Now they're talking about bombs. What? And okay, so we're now what, like 8 or 9 minutes into this, and still no Santo.
Oh, he's coming.
We're 11 minutes into this and no Santo. What the heck, man?
It's sort of like did you ever watch a movie like that, Al, where you waiting for the hero, you're waiting for the hero, all the way till like then he finally gets there like the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This might be one of those.
No. He pops up much sooner than this.
Okay, good.
No, he's not gonna.
So Tibeti wants to know where we're at. We're at 11:45. They're sitting there talking about this ultimatum given by Achilles, who's the big bad guy who wants to rule the world apparently. The German doctors, you go over it. Yeah, say that 5 times fast.
and they have a base on the moon.
Oh man, yeah,
Did
this was like way more
did you
complicated.
ever see that movie called Iron Sky?
No, but I know about it.
So the Germans, same thing. They after World War II ended, they all evacuated to the moon, and then they built a base on the other side of the moon, dark side of the moon.
Okay.
Roger Waters would have approved of that. Well, anyway,
Definitely.
They built a base on there. It's called Iron Sky, and they're based on there. Same sort of plot. Nazis trying to take over the world again.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, always a good time. All right, Mr. Dan says it's going to cut to a wrestling match any minute now. I would not be surprised, my friend.
Of course.
Because so Dan and I watched the Western one, and there was a literal wrestling ring in the middle of the Old West. It was hilarious.
Oh, that would have been that. Which one was that one? What's that movie called?
Santo and the Riders of Terror.
And the Riders of Terror.
That was actually pretty good. That's actually one of the better ones I've watched. That one was pretty good.
It's too bad it wasn't Santo and the Unforgiven.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. Ryan asks, have you seen Rob Zombie's El Super Beasto? I think it's by far Rob Zombie's best film. Yeah, that animated movie. Yes, I saw it when it came out. I don't think I've seen it since. I think I have a copy somewhere. I think it's over here somewhere. But that I do need to rewatch that.
I actually picked up a copy of This is Spinal Tap for the first time.
Oh, nice. The original, right? The good one?
Right.
All right, good. Got to turn it up to 11. Yeah.
Credits filmed in Chuck Webner's vision. Chuck Webner vision. That's funny.
Yeah, the credits are all bloody. So. We must find out who he is and eliminate him. I love these people that want to rule the world and like the way they go about it. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, don't do it like that.
Well, hell, can't. Yeah. Is Santo still with us, or did he pass away a long time ago?
No, he passed away in the 80s.
Oh, okay. No one took up the mantle of El Santo.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm a poet and didn't know it.
His son wrestled, and he was El Hijo del Santo. And he just retired. He retired last year. He retired like 2 or 3 months ago.
Okay.
And then his son also wrestles as El Santo Jr.
Nice.
So El Santo Jr. is still wrestling. So he's the third generation.
Nice. I'm sure they love him too. He always must have been a face, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Santo was like the ultimate face. I don't think he was ever a bad guy. Let's see. Beasto is probably how I know the most about Santo. Oh yeah, Santo is in the character of Santo is in El Super Beasto, I believe, from what I remember. Like I said, it's been a long time. That's cool. I'll you know what? I might even have to add that to my my Santo watch party.
How many physical copies do you have of El Santo?
I have 9 El Santo movies, I believe.
Oh, nice.
Because I have one like box set that has 8 and then I have the one that Vinegar Syndrome did. So those are the ones
Okay.
that I have on physical media.
What was the who put out the box set?
Let me look. MVD and VCI.
Oh, okay.
This, this
Okay.
is this, this is what it looks like right there.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and
That's
it has
cool.
8 movies on it. And it's a slipcover. See, oh, here we go. Santo's in the ring now.
And he's tussling with his old pal Blue Demon.
Yeah, Blue Demon. That's like his big arch nemesis. Like you know how Gareth is my arch nemesis, but Blue Demon is
Okay,
Santo's
so
arch nemesis.
so I must have slept through that. So how did you end up taking over Ricky's spot as Garrett's main nemesis? Because it was Ricky for such a long time.
It
When,
was.
when did- right?
Um,
Shout
I,
out
I
shout out to Ricky.
I don't know. I probably said something, and that just did it.
We're all Garrett's nemesis.
We are in a way we all are. Yeah, that's right.
Yes. But I can tell you the two magic words that will get you back on the good guy list.
Yeah.
As we all know, Gareth has an absolute love affair with Andy Sedaris movies. So
Yeah.
if you walk up to him and say Andy Sedaris, chances are very, very strong that you're back on the good side.
True. Well, I've watched a couple of Sedaris movies with him as well.
And I think we'll be being visited soon by our good friend Larry. Larry, the cat, the horror cat dad. He should be popping here in a minute. He just shared you out. Thank you for that, Larry.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you.
Man, it was cool that he was talking to Jim, and toward the end of the interview, guess who walked into the door?
Hmm.
Don Zombie.
Oh, here you go. Nice.
So you now who suggested the El Santo series? Did Gareth suggest this to you, or had you gotten the collection and then you suggested it to him? I mean, I can understand if you asked him to watch it, and that's how you got on the list.
Oh no. This was all my doing. This was all mine.
Oh,
I discovered Santo years ago, and then occasionally I kind of see one and be like, well, these movies are kind of fun. These might be a fun little thing to do, And then I look deeper and it's like, oh, he has like 50 something movies. Yeah, let's do it.
God, I wonder if these were ever shown on UHF channels, those really low power independent stations.
I bet in like Southern California and stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe like Southwest Texas or something.
We used to have a channel in LA. It was channel 56. Man, they used to show all the low budget stuff on that. I mean, all of it.
Yeah.
A
Man,
lot of Paul Naschy movies.
Dude, they're wailing on each other right now. They just
Best
say boom, boom, boom.
Best 2 out of 3, baby.
Yes, in Mexican wrestling, it's all the matches are best 2 out of 3. So the first fall, you're not done yet. Let's see. Yeah, flying scissors. Yeah. Mr. Dan says flying scissors. That's right. And then El Super Beasto himself is basically a Santo parody. That is true. That is true. Because he's like a mass wrestler and stuff.
Now, I guess we should ask Mr. Dan his opinion about this. Or I should ask you, if El Santo and Blue Demon were together and they faced Bigfoot, who are you putting the money on?
Well, if it's an El Santo movie, I'm putting my money on El Santo.
Yeah, but we can't ace out Blue Demon because Blue Demon has his own set of movies that he did solo adventures.
He does, but he only has like 10.
Yeah. Now have man. So I wonder if geez, you think the boutique labels would put out a massive 54 film collection?
You would think, but I don't know. I think each one kind of has different rights issues, so they would have to just release them one at a time. Like I know Vinegar Syndrome did Santo versus Dr. Death, which is the solo one that I have.
Okay.
I do plan on getting a couple more. I do know that there are a couple of more like standalones that I can buy. So I am
Okay.
gonna get those eventually.
Did I tell you? I told you earlier this year because we were talking about films, different films to watch, and you had done your silent movies. You're doing it on Roku,
Mm.
and I finally found a collection of four at the library. I finally put the first one into my rotation to watch on Dollar Theater.
Okay.
Paul Lenny's Waxworks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
Have you
Yeah,
seen that one?
I have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
It's sort of a it's a sort of a horror anthology ish.
yeah. It's I guess it's German. It's in German.
It's German. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah,
Paul Meany.
Paul Lenny's
Yeah.
Carnival Nightmare.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, another head scissor. Here we go. Here we go. I love the crowd too. The crowd's like, girl.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is fun that we're talking about wrestling too, because wrestling is it's a trip. Have you seen? Now, I know El Luchador wrestling is absolutely fanatical down in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
Um,
huge.
have you ever seen a luchador match in person?
I mean, I've seen kind of the Americanized version of it, but yeah.
Right.
I mean, I've seen um, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. In fact, my local wrestling organization often gets a bunch of luchadors to come in, and I've seen a few. I've seen Bestia 666 and his dad, who's Damien 666. They teamed up and they fought Black Taurus, who is now um, he's now in AEW. I forgot his name, but he's the guy with like the bull face, and they did play against Black Taurus and Psychosis.
Oh, God, Psychosis is still wrestling.
Psychosis is still wrestling, yes indeed.
God, that guy was wrestling in the '90s.
He was, he was.
Wow. Well, I'm not
Oh
sure
wait,
if you
oh
saw this. Huh?
here we go. The stare down. Wait,
Now that
does he have a thing in his ear?
L
What is
L
it?
L L Blue Demon is gonna be taken out here.
Blue Demon looks like he's about to pass out.
Yep, yep, yep. He got Mickeyed.
Water, give me some water.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as I said, Santo looks like he has a thing or something stuck in his ear.
See, this is how they. This is something when I was doing the research on this. This
Uh,
is how they when they put because El Santo and Blue Demon appeared in a lot of movies together. A
they
lot.
did, yeah.
Um, Blue Demon also had his fan base too.
Oh, Blue Demon's down. Blue Demon's
Yep.
down. He just went. That was great. That was awesome.
So so he has his own like he did like Al said he did his 10 solo movies, but he was very popular in his own right. And
Oh yeah.
so in order for them to for El Santo and Blue Demon to clash without appearing to be villains to each other, every movie it always seemed that Blue Demon was always getting Mickeyed because that's how they explain why after a while that Blue Demon would wrestle on the side of the bad guys is because he was drugged.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think we call it plot armor now.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that's the word they're using now because I always use the word bulletproof. It's like, man, you can say whatever you want about that movie, but people aren't going to give a rat's ass what you say. They're gonna love it or they're gonna hate it. I mean, it's just like it's bulletproof.
And then going back to Lucha Libre, I was a big fan of Lucha Underground, which is what my shirt is. Um, yeah, I was a big fan of Lucha Underground. That was such a great wrestling show, and I'm kind of sad it's not around anymore.
Hmm.
which you can watch. I believe it's still on Tubi if you want to watch some crazy lucha action. More current, well, it's not current. It's about 10 years old now, but
What happened to the show? Didn't WWE buy AAA Luchador?
they did purchase AAA. Yes. So
Okay.
Lucha Underground was an American offshoot which had ties to AAA. Um, they use a lot of AAA wrestlers, and
Okay.
it was owned by Robert Rodriguez. The guy did Desperado and from Dusk
Right.
Till
Right.
Dawn, and yeah, so it was on the El Rey network. And
Oh.
they what they did was they filmed like a whole season in like a week, and then aired it throughout the year. So like um, so they did like a year's worth of stuff in like a week, right? So then the
Right.
next year they'd go back and do it again, do like another week, but it was like a whole year's worth of material.
Wow.
And
That's insane.
they did it, I think, for through 4 seasons. I think it lasted 4 seasons, and they all these wrestlers were like tied into a contract with Lucha Underground and couldn't leave, and they couldn't go work for WWE or AEW or any of these other companies because they were tied to this weird contract with Lucha Underground. And so a bunch of wrestlers got together and did like a big class action lawsuit and finally got everybody out of their contract so they could go actually work and earn a living.
Right.
Pretty crazy stuff.
Now, was that Rodriguez's fault that he locked them into there, or?
No. It was some kind of contract thing that they all signed, that all the wrestlers signed uh, for the company. Like Rob Rodriguez like didn't run the company. He just kind of
He just aired it on his network.
he just kind of aired it on his network. Yeah, from what
Okay.
I've gathered. But they had some really good people. They had Penta, they had Phoenix, they had and all these guys that went on to do other stuff. Brian Cage, all kind of people. Ricochet was on there. Rey Mysterio Jr. was on there for a little while. Let's see. Ryan says, "Yeah, love Lucha Underground, love Rob Rodriguez. Yeah, me too." Let's see.
Yeah.
Did WWE buy all the IP to that? I don't know. I'm not sure if they own the IP for AAA or not. I don't think they do, but they might. I don't know. The El Rey network was awesome, but it happened at the wrong time. Yeah. The El Rey
Yeah.
network was pretty awesome because they showed movies uncut and stuff when they first came out. It was cool.
Yeah. Too bad he couldn't have done that today. As a streamer, he probably would have had much more success.
Well, the El Rey network technically still exists. If you go on like Pluto and stuff, there's an El Rey channel.
Oh, really?
So it technically still exists, but it's not what it was, years ago.
Right.
Mr. Dan
See,
says
you feel
music
bad.
is
You feel
slavery.
bad for him because you know that Robert Rodriguez would probably, he funded that out of his pocket, and when I heard that he was going to do his network, man, you just hope to hell that sooner or later one of his movies would hit big. I mean, like legitimately big. I mean, he's a very good cult. He's a great cult figure, but his movies they make okay money, but they're not blockbusters. And you just wish that if he could have had a blockbuster, so he could have more money to run his dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fantastic director.
Blue Demon was captured, by the way, in case
Yes,
anyone's following along.
yeah.
We're at 30 minutes and 25 seconds.
He got captured by Achilles and Aphrodite.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always some alluring female along as well.
Of course.
Some kind of.
I was watching Fantasy Island today. I was been watching it, and they had an episode with Aphrodite in it.
Okay, nice.
And I have a feeling they both portray their Aphrodites as not so nice people. I always thought Aphrodite was a nice person, but I guess not.
Oh, hello. Hey, here we go. We got some action going now. We got some lingerie action. Why so surprised? Am I so unattractive? This is funny.
You can't have a spy movie without spy babes.
Very true, very true. And I love how Santo, uh, even in a suit, Santo has the mask on.
Yes, yes. Take me to your leader. Who are you? Oh, you can trust me. I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, totally. Oh! He saw the bad guy coming. All right, Ryan says, I think Google's telling me WWE bought the Lucha Underground stuff when they bought AAA. Oh, did they now? Okay,
Mm.
interesting. So they own all the Lucha Underground stuff. Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, they bought all the. I think they buy all the wrestling stuff. Anything that goes up.
Pretty much. Which was why it was so shocking when Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor instead of Vince back then.
Is Ring of Honor still a thing? I thought they closed.
They did, but Tony Khan AEW he bought it and brought it back to life. So it does indeed exist again.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's on it's on its own network. Like it doesn't have like a TV show, like a TV quote unquote TV show. It has like an internet show.
Okay, okay, makes sense. I don't even know where wrestling is at anymore. I can't even keep up where WWE goes on. I know that AEW is still on TNT or TBS, but I don't even know where WWE wrestles at these days.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. I think they're on Netflix.
They really are.
And some other places.
I just saw them being advertised on Paramount, or was that UFC? Maybe I thought it was UFC too.
I think UFC is on Paramount. Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one I just can't keep track of.
Yeah, it keeps changing. So it's hard to keep up. And I don't know, WWE hasn't been good in a long time. So I actually stopped watching WWE a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I couldn't take it anymore.
No, I don't blame. I don't blame anybody.
I watch AEW when I can, but I don't watch it as religious as I used to either.
Well, I don't watch TV, so
yeah, me neither.
So that's the reason why. That's the reason why I can't catch up.
We have a Inspector Clouseau and Kato situation going on here. That's
the movie. Have you covered that with Gareth yet? Have you covered the Pink Panther movies?
No,
with Peter Sellers. Yeah,
no.
That would be right up your alley.
That would be pretty fun. Yeah,
Peter Sellers and his Pink Panther movies.
Yeah,
I don't really think about
the window.
I don't think about the Steve Martin one too much.
Oh, I forgot that even happened. Hey, all right. So dude went flying out the window. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, actually.
God, how much money do you think these movies cost to make?
I know they're all pretty low budget. So yeah, probably not a whole lot.
Maybe like under 50,000, maybe. I mean, back there, their money 50,000.
Yeah, probably something like that. Because I mean, all the wrestlers and stuff do their own stunts and stuff, So it's like,
yeah, so you save money there.
You definitely save the money, for sure.
And you save money by using stock footage.
You can indeed if you use the right stuff, yeah. Let's see. T. Betty says $17. Ryan says I used to watch tons of wrestling, but have pretty much stopped as well. I did go to All In Texas. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Let me get rid of this guy here.
Okay, so going back to your nemesis, Gareth. So, what did you say that caused him to you to rise rapidly on the nemesis list?
Lord only knows.
Yeah, really. That really is the best answer. Who knows? I mean, one day you're sitting there having a steak dinner, enjoying life. Next day you're being chased after by the mad Brit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Junebug says went to some local wrestling with Al. It was okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We used to go all the time. Um, in fact, I need to start going again to the local stuff. I haven't been in a while.
Now, have you been to a death match wrestling?
I do not like deathmatch stuff.
You don't like death match?
I do not like
Death
deathmatch stuff.
death match is absolutely bonkers, man.
It is
You know
absolute
that, right?
insanity. Yeah, yeah. I saw you. You interviewed. Was it who was it? Man Pondo or something?
Yeah, Madman Pondo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I watched some of his matches too, man. I was just like, oh my god, those guys are absolutely nuts.
Oh yeah. Those are. That's. See that to me. That's when wrestling goes like way too far.
Oh, really? Yeah. You know what though? It's funny because the first thing I was I was watching one of his matches. I'm watching. He's doing an interview with the franchise Shane Douglas, and Pondo. He doesn't hide his age. He's in his mid 50s.
Mm.
And I'm noticing I'm looking at Pondo, and I'm going like, for a guy who's been through the wars like he has, he doesn't have any scars on his face. It's not like he's not like he's crossbones. So and this tells me that's very interesting for me. But I was watching a match he did where they set up some chairs. He's wrestling this guy named Sandman who used to wrestle for ECW.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and so they get some chairs out, and of course I'm sitting there going like, "Hey, Devon, get the tables." But they put some folding chairs out there, all in a row, like 10, like 5 or 10 in a row, right? So, and then he picks up Pondo, and well, before he does that, he starts putting fluorescent light tubes. Light tubes. That's a big thing of death, and they put
Yeah.
them all on the chairs. They put them all on the chairs, and he grabs Pondo and he power bombs him through the glass. Oh my god! I'm like, okay, that's crazy. And then later on, the Sandman, because he's the hero. So he gets him in the it's an I quit death match, and it looks like he's grinding his face into this glass. He's trying to get him to quit. Now I'm sitting here just like that is absolutely insane. I don't know how like how do you prepare for something like that? But after he quit, they got him up and everything. And you notice one thing, it's like there's like his face should have been just a mask of blood. And that's
Hmm.
one thing you notice right away that it wasn't. And even though that because that glass is everywhere out, right? I mean, that's
Oh
just
yeah. That shit was
crazy.
everywhere.
But
Yeah.
but he was able to cover his face up, yet sell the move that he's being grinded onto the mat. It was impressive. It was very impressive. I was like, it's one of those things where you say, "How'd you do that?" And the
Hmm.
crowd's just going, "Holy shit!" When he got power bombed through the glass.
Oh yeah. I
Uh,
bet.
yeah, it's deathmatch wrestling it's a whole different animal for me. But of course, hey internet, it's Eric. He's been to a lot of them, so he told me what to expect, and then I watched a few matches, and I'm like, I've seen some of the injuries from other
Hmm.
wrestlers.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's just nuts.
Oh,
That's
dude, yeah. So some of that stuff's insane. Like okay, so I do like hardcore wrestling, like ECW, and like I like
right.
that type of stuff. Yes, but I like when it goes to deathmatch, that's that's a route I usually don't take.
I, I don't know how they have done it without anybody being killed yet. I mean, even luchadors have had death in the ring.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
been there's been there's been luchadors that have died in the ring.
yeah. Well,
And
yeah. Look up Pero Aguayo.
yeah,
He took a 619 from Mysterio and just he it landed the wrong way, and that was it.
and there's been accidents in the ring, but I'm looking at the death matches, and it's like I see a lot of carnage, but I haven't heard or seen anybody get killed yet.
Yeah.
So um, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I don't. I was sort of torn. I mean, I like Madman Pondo. I mean, that guy is a really nice man and really nice guy, and it was really fascinating talking to him. I mean, real life, death match wrestler. I was just like crazy. It's crazy. Hearing his stories. Um,
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah,
man,
I I need to go back and watch that one actually.
We need to go back. We need to go back and we need to go back and bring Santos to here to the modern times.
Yeah, El Santo 3000. That's right.
Now, what about Blue Demon? Do we know anything about what happened to Blue Demon? Did he retire and no one picked up the Blue Demon mask?
No, Blue Demon's son wrestled as Blue Demon Jr.
Okay,
And Blue Demon Jr. was actually on the very first episode of Lucha Underground, believe it or not.
okay.
I
I
believe,
like how they come up with the creative names for themselves after their fathers.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's kind of it's a tradition. So it's like you're
Yeah,
carrying it on. You kind of become the same character.
yeah, right.
Let's see. So June says Gareth is my nemesis now. Gareth is everyone's
Oh,
nemesis.
see, every yeah. I just don't know how that happened. I was like, well, I know I haven't seen Voss for a long time because for a long time, before Ricky and Gareth, it was Voss and Gareth, a
Hmm.
little bit of a nemesis. And then they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
then they teamed up and then they went after Ricky.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Which happens in wrestling. That's exactly what happens in wrestling.
Yeah, it was like a triple threat match.
Yeah. So T Betty says my grandmother went to wrestling every week. So that is my great grandmother. Yeah. So she used to go every single week. They used to be a weekly wrestling show out in Saint Bernard, and they'd go every week. It was Mid South Wrestling in the
Hmm.
in like the 60s and 70s, and they were an NWA affiliate. So sometimes the NWA World Champ would come. So like Harley Race or whoever was the champ at the time would come and like sell out the arena and go crazy. But yeah, they had permanent seats at the weekly wrestling show.
I went to the only wrestling match I've ever attended, live wrestling match I've ever attended. I was 22, and I saw one in Alabama,
Okay.
and I remember it real well
Oh,
because they had
backbreaker.
Wild. See, it was Wildfire. Tommy Rich was there, and
Okay.
Kevin Sullivan was there.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
Was he doing like
yeah,
the evil gimmick?
right.
Nice.
And it was amazing it was more fun watching the crowd than it was watching the matches. The matches were great, but the crowd was just like they were just totally marky. They were marks. I
Yeah.
mean, if Kevin slapped Tommy, oh my God, the crowd was going ape shit over it, you
Nice.
know. And then after everybody's going outside, going to the car, no one noticed that Wildfire and Kevin were sitting in the back of the car, having a beer and relaxing for a few. They didn't
Hmm.
they didn't see that or they didn't want to see that because they take a little bit of magic away. I have to say that is one of the things that I do miss about pro wrestling is the fact there's no more mystery to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every, every
The game has really changed over the course of the past like 20, 30 years. Like
yeah,
just completely.
it's sort of hard to like it's like when they're doing the WWE network, and it was really hard when you had like Kofi Kingston who's a tremendous performer and a great personality, and yet he'd be having all these games, and then he'd be wrestling against the guy who's supposed to be feuding with, and you see
Yeah.
him wrestle, and you're like, wow, that's. I mean, on one hand, it's sort of fun to watch him do gaming, but at the time, he's like, so they're friends, So when you see him go out there, like, I'm gonna kill you, it's like, yeah, okay.
Dude, okay, so Blue Demon just beat the crap out of this guy. He was just going to town on this like some henchman of Achilles here. He was just rocking and rolling, baby. All right, let's
Now you have
see.
to, yeah, now you see, notice how good Achilles looks though for 100 years old.
He does, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a little baldy, but yeah. Let's see. Ryan says, "Did you happen to see the David Arquette death match where he got cut pretty good and freaked out during the match?" I saw clips. I haven't seen the whole thing. I saw that documentary. You've seen that documentary? You can't kill David Arquette, whatever it is. Yeah, it's
Is
on
he?
Tubi, by the way.
Is it
You can
okay?
watch. Yeah, it's on Tubi. It's about his foray in coming back into wrestling. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, is he? He's going to try to come back into wrestling?
He did like a couple years ago,
Oh,
and
he did.
they
I
made a
missed that.
documentary about it. Yeah,
Who's he wrestling for?
on the independent circuit.
I was going to say I don't think AEW or TNA
No,
or WWE they would have nothing to do with him.
no. I mean, he is a former WCW World Champion. You know. But
Yeah, yeah, and tell us about the thumb. You know, remember the thumb, or
oh,
what was it? Yeah,
the finger
the
poke
thumb
of
of
doom.
doom.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
finger poke of doom. Yeah,
yeah.
heck yeah. Let's see. Ryan says, I'm in Von Erich country. I live like 10 minutes from where the old sportatorium was. Oh, neat. That place is prime was, yeah. That's actually a place I'd love to see in person, the sportatorium. Do
Yeah.
they even call it the sportatorium anymore? I don't even think they even call it that anymore, do they? But yeah, I saw, actually last month, there was I went to a comic convention and Kevin Von Erich was a guest. So I actually saw Kevin Von Erich in person for the first time. I was like, yeah, that's cool, man.
That's a tragic story.
It really is. Yeah. The movies. Have you seen the movie? The movie's really good.
I got it. I got it. I have to watch it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. T Betty
You know,
says,
I know he wrestled as the Red Rooster, right?
No. That was Terry Taylor.
Was that Terry? Okay. Who was it? Sam Houston or something like that.
Sam Houston wrestled under a mask, and he was, I forgot what his name was. I don't remember.
I know it was one of the Van Erich brothers. He lost his foot in a motorcycle accident. I think it was Kerry.
Yeah. Terry lost his foot in a motorcycle accident. And he was the modern day warrior, the Texas Tornado.
The Texas Tornado, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you know he wrestled with after he got injured? He wrestled with no foot.
Yeah. Incredible.
A lot of guys in the locker room did not know for a long time that whenever they were wrestling him that he was wrestling on just one foot.
Oh yeah, most of them had no idea.
Yeah.
Like that's how good he was. Yeah. Like, okay, we go. We're in the car. They're fighting in the car. They're like, ah. So yeah, the background that I have is them in the car from this movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mr. Dan says he thinks he's getting hypnotized.
Yeah, Dan. Well, I think we all are, buddy. I think we all
are. Yeah. You know what though? I think a certain TV show borrowed that where they had like the circle or like this. They're circling and the guy was trying to go through. He was actually chasing Bigfoot, and they were inside a tunnel. The tunnel kept on circling around him and sort of hypnotized him.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta bring in a Bigfoot story.
Well, yeah, of course. Okay, all right, yeah, they're going at it here. We got Santo and Blue Demon fighting on the car now. Oh yeah, this one's way better than the one I watched with Gareth that first time. Way better.
Furthering cementing your nemesis title.
That's right. Now the one we watched this year was pretty good. The one we watched this year was all right.
Our good friend, the horror cat dad, has pawed his way into the room.
Hey, what's up, Larry? Yeah, I'm not there yet. All right, so we got T Betty says I saw Andre the Giant, Dirty Dusty Rhodes, Bill Watts, etc. There you go. That's some classics right there.
True.
June says live is great. Crowd's crazy but fun. I went every week for years, and took me to my first wrestling match. She sure did.
Oh my God, those early matches, WWF early matches. Oh my God! Again, it's like how the hell did these guys not get killed? They were landing on the cement floors. Absolutely insanity. And the crowds were hot back then. Wow, were they hot?
Yeah. Let's see. Ryan says the sportatorium got burned down and it's just an empty grass field now. Oh, that's sad.
Oh,
that's terrible. Oh man. All right.
But I bet you if you walk through the old where it once stood, I bet you could walk through and still hear them wrestling.
Probably. Men like you and I were born to command and be obeyed. That's what Blue Demon just told Santo because he's under the spell of the crazy
Yeah.
people. Gosh. They're still fighting though. They're still going, man. They're boom, boom, boom.
Well, that's what I really wanted to see. They
Well,
they want to see him go at it, but they also want to know that Blue Demon's still his pal because he can't go out like that, like a straight out heel.
yeah. I love the backdrops he does too. Like the way he does it, he just kind of flips them. He's just like, boom. It's pretty funny.
Man, yeah, he's also old school too. Look at their physiques. Compared to today's wrestlers. I mean, those are old school. That's
Oh
definitely
yeah,
old
with
school
the beer
wrestling.
guts and oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's
That's
classic
right.
60s and 70s wrestling right there. Oh, here we go. We got Blondie here. He's like, I'm coming to get you.
I have to go back to see what other movies that Jose Soler did, if this is all he did. Because I think
I
he did.
know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think he got I think he got the most out of whatever money he got. The movies obviously were very popular. And for them to churn them out like that. I mean, even if there were no budget at all, you still got to have a return on that in order to go forward. And the fact they did 54 of them tells me that they were very popular.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, they made him for almost nothing, and kids, especially kids back then, they wanted to see Santo beat up all the bad guys. So
And once in a while, they would slip in a spy babe. Even once in a while, even a topless spy babe.
in a couple of them, yeah, in a couple of
Yeah.
them, and there's even a couple of sexy versions of the movies as well, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
sassy,
yeah.
sassy Santos. All right.
Let's see. Ryan says Kerry should have told everyone his story. It would have made him even more of a legend. Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy you couldn't even tell. Absolutely.
Yeah, he wrestled. He wrestled for. God, he wasn't there that long. I think he was only there for 2 years in WWE, and then they started burying him, and then he left.
Well, yeah, I think he was having some drug issues.
Yeah.
So they kind of stopped pushing him. Yeah.
Well, I don't know how anybody could have wrestled with 1 foot and not develop that, because
Yeah.
sure as shit that must have hurt like a motherfucker every time he came
Oh
off
god.
out of
Yeah, I
the
can't even imagine, dude. I can't even imagine the pain that dude went through every single day. Mr. Dan said Santo's moving pretty good in this one. Yeah, like I said, this is kind of primo time Santo. This is unlike the late '70s, early '80s where he could barely move. So he's sitting there watching a singer on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have to have a musical number in here somewhere.
Oh gosh, yeah. Just like Bollywood.
And she kind of reminds me of Shirley Bassey a little bit.
Did you know Jackie Chan did a Bollywood movie?
That doesn't surprise me.
I think it was a yoga something. I don't know if it was yoga.
The Kung Fu Yoga or whatever.
Yeah, Kung Fu Yoga. Oh my gosh, the ending of that movie is one of the very best. It's so awesome. They do a complete story, all the way to the end, and then they're standing there, and then all of a sudden, then they start breaking the song, and they basically break the fourth wall, and they had this massive dance scene at the end of the movie. It's crazy.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to. I know my library has it, so I'm gonna have to pick that up and watch it.
Yeah, you'll love that movie. That movie was a lot of fun.
Nice.
It's funny because you're sitting there, you're watching the evil bad guy, you're watching him trying to get over, and next thing you know, it's like I mean, literally, it's like, okay, there's no ending. There's just like they're just standing there looking at one of the Vashu, I think it's the Indian goddess,
Hmm.
of Vishnu or something like that. And all of a sudden, then the music starts, and they start breaking out into dance. And next thing you know, the whole cast, including all the bad guys, they all come out there. They're all dancing together. It's just an amazing ending to a really fun movie.
Nice. That sounds awesome. So now we have Santo, who just had a love scene, which I've never seen before. That's the first time I've seen that happen.
Well, Santo's only human, man.
I guess so, man.
He's
Oh
got to get
man.
some Mac action in.
Yeah. Look at him getting his groove on. El Santo getting his groove on. That's right.
Getting the Santos in.
Getting his little Santo in. That's right. So Dan says, strange way to throw in a musical number. Just watch it on TV. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a way to get it in, right? To make it
Right.
make sense, quote unquote.
Yeah, I still have to see a Bollywood movie all the way to the beginning to the end. I was hoping to find RRR, but it never came through the library.
Mm.
I heard nothing but good things about that, but it never
I've
came
seen a
through.
couple. The one I really like is called Marathon. It's basically their version of World War Z.
Oh wow.
But it's better than World War Z.
Oh, nice.
I actually like it way better.
Do they break in the song?
The songs are awesome. There's one that it goes like very. It's kind of like a war cry. Like it's really cool.
Nice.
Yes, yeah, check that one out. It's called Miruthan. I think it's also called Revolution. I think is the other name for it. Yeah, that one's real. Sometimes it's on YouTube. Sometimes it's up there on YouTube. And then I saw and reviewed Bollywood Evil Dead.
They did a Bollywood Evil Dead.
They did. And I reviewed it like I want to say like 2 years ago.
Now, see, to me, it's like as long as they didn't see, they always have to feel like they have to bust out in song in the middle of the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that works for their culture, but over here, man, it takes people out of the movie.
some people, but some people love it. Like I
I
actually
mean,
know one of my wife's friends is a big Bollywood fan.
I mean, if they did it like the way Jackie Chan did it, like they didn't do it in the middle, like there's nothing like that in the middle of the movie. I mean, the movie
Hmm.
was straight. And at the very end, when they're rolling the credits, and they broke out to their dance song. Now, if they did that over here, I don't see how anybody would have any trouble with that. But I don't know if we're still not ready for, because here you are, you get into a suspense, you get into a suspense scene, and all of a sudden the lead guy steps off and starts busting out of the song. I think a lot of people will be like, "What the hell?" And I think you just lose them because we're not used to that.
Yeah,
I mean, look at Spider-Man 3. Rest my case.
true, true. So all right, so right now we have Santo and his girl um,
Mhm.
flying in a helicopter. And then wait, who
Nice.
who was coming? Who's coming down with the parachute thing? Was that Blue Demon? Who's this? I can't tell because the camera's all like, ah.
Yeah, I can't tell you because I can't see it.
Okay, it was Blue Demon. I thought it was Blue Demon. Okay. And so they're just flying. People are about to shoot. They're trying to shoot down Santo.
So that's not going to work.
So okay, so are we? We're on this other planet or whatever, right? Are we on this like?
Yeah, where Monster Zero was. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Apparently, yeah.
Well, it's either Monster Zero or Monster X. I think it might have been Monster X.
Ah, okay.
It cracks me up. There's also another scene in there too, that Jose Soler took from a ending of an Italian movie, one of those swords and sandals movies, and you should
Mm,
be able to tell that too at the ending when you see it. You'll note that it's been cobbled on.
nice. So it's kind of like Godfrey Ho. Are you familiar with Godfrey Ho?
No, the only one I've ever known to do anything like this was the guy who did Jaws, Cruel Jaws. It's the only one I've ever heard where someone says, yeah, they basically lifted the whole damn movie, and
Yeah. So okay. So Godfrey Ho, um, he sort of did that too. Except a couple of his movies, he just took two movies that were already done and put them
okay.
together and just rearranged everything to make a different story. And half the time, it never made any sense. It was great. It's great. Godfrey Ho's great. His movies are um, incredible to watch because you never know what you're gonna get.
Is he a Filipino film director?
I'm not sure where he's from. He might be. He might be. Let me see.
His name sounds Hawaiian, but the movie sounds Filipino.
He's from Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong,
Yeah,
really?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So you know all those like low budget ninja movies in the 80s?
Yes.
He probably did them.
Oh,
He did like 80,000 ninja movies in the 80s.
there was a
Yeah.
except for the two best.
No, no, no. I'm talking
Oh,
like the low budget, like the crappy
okay.
ones. Like he did them. He
Oh,
did all of them. Like he did all of them. Like Ninja Champion, Ninja Terminator, all those. Like
oh
that's all
my
Godfrey
gosh.
Ho. Yeah,
And I mean, he must have sat down there and put the word in front. Let's write all these words to see which ones Ninja foot put
What-
goes well with.
yeah. What sounds cool? Yeah, what ninja can I do? Right?
Did these movies come out on Canon?
No, Film Mark,
Oh,
which was
oh my gosh. Okay, I know
yeah,
Film
Film
Mark.
Mark. Yeah, Film Mark.
God.
Oh wait, okay, wait. Did Santo just go into the water? Yep, Santo's swimming now. He's trying to find Atlantis. Because well, why not?
Well, the only thing missing there is the man from Atlantis,
Right?
right?
All right, and if you're following along, we're at 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 45 seconds.
That's
So
right.
we got
We're
about
going to
20
we're
something
going
minutes
into the
left.
last act. We got 23
Yeah,
minutes of Santos left.
that's right. He's swimming. There's a shark. There's
Of
another
course there
guy
is.
in the tank with a tank on his thing. Yeah, Santo doesn't need a breathing apparatus. Santo's good enough. Santo doesn't need to breathe.
Santos is probably friends with the shark.
He might be. He might be. I wonder if this is what inspired Lucio Fulci to do the shark versus zombie in Zombie.
There's probably a lot of movies that were influenced by these. In all honesty, obviously the director was influenced by Godzilla movies, and Sword and Sandal movies.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
And this movie came out. The plot of it came out way before. I'm actually thinking about this. Because that was actually a pretty good plot point. Um, there was actually a very serious movie they made about called The Boys from Brazil, and
Yeah.
how after the war, a lot of the Nazis they escaped to Argentina and Brazil, and yeah, I mean they were given they were given carte blanche down there. Um, there was
True.
a fighter designer that designed fighters. He went down there and he developed South America's first fighter jet. But he was a dyed-in-the-wool Nazi.
Yeah.
Of course, nobody was gonna make much of a fuss about it. You couldn't. If you're the Allies, what could you do? You can't sit there and say Brazil and Argentina like, what are you guys are doing down there? And when we ourselves were doing the same thing.
True. True. Oh, here we go. We got a double scissor flip over there. Here's Achilles just sitting there laughing like a maniac. Say, ha 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 ha.
Where's my Nobel Prize? Where's my Nobel Prize?
Yeah, yeah. Cerise is just alive. He's just arrived. I can't even talk. So behind Santo, we actually have like the first ring light. We have the first ring light right there. Right there you go. Let's see. Mr. Dan says Atlantis is some computers in a cave. Apparently, yes, yes. Apparently, that is
Yeah.
what is in the almighty Atlantis.
Yes. Yes. And if there's a man inside there, that would be the man from Atlantis.
It would indeed. And in fact, since since we have found out that that is what Atlantis is, I shall give a clap. There you go. Yay!
Look at that. Nice, nice, nice hand clap too.
Yeah, yeah. So they now have captured poor Santo. So let's see how Santo gets out of this.
Probably with an arm bar and a power bomb and a figure four leg lock.
Yeah, perhaps. We shall see. We shall see.
Though that was probably too. I'm not sure if they had fluorescent lights back then, but I would have told Santos to grab the fluorescent lights.
Yeah, the lights are like they're like, you will work for me.
Have you ever seen one of those things break? When I worked at a Home Depot, once in a while someone would drop one. It's like a bomb when it goes off.
Oh,
It's
I bet.
and the glass goes everywhere.
Oh,
I mean, you're there sweeping up. You're there sweeping that up for a good while because it just scatters everywhere.
yeah. Of course, we have to have the scientist doing his thing.
Yeah. He's got a monologue. You cannot have a good. You can't be a good bad guy if you're not monologuing.
That is very true.
Yes.
That is the only way to be a villain, really.
That's right. And what movie did we learn that from?
Which one?
About monologuing?
Which one? I can think of
the Incredibles.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, you almost caught me. You almost caught me monologuing.
Oh, there we go. Santo. Oh, wait. The evil El Santo is now the Santo versus Santo action. We got doppelganger people.
You know, one of them was a jobber.
Oh yeah. Jobber El Santo. Yeah.
Yes.
Which one? Which? No. Oh, he got spiked. He went right into the spike.
Oh.
Damn.
Well,
that's the thing about these movies too. Like, yeah, they're for kids and stuff, but they did not skimp on gore and blood and stuff. They just went for it. They didn't care.
Well, I'm sure they probably had their fair share of blading going on and on Luchador.
Oh yeah. Well, nowadays, like in modern, I don't know about back then, but now,
yeah,
they rip your mask and like the blood's pouring and like it's crazy, dude.
I don't think the bigger groups. I don't think they blade anymore.
They still do in like
Independence.
In like AAA and stuff. They do. Well, like I don't know about now with WWE on them, but I know they used to.
Yeah.
CMLL and all them still do.
Are you on Kick?
I am on Kick as well. Yes, we're on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube.
Okay. Man, I've heard. You ever heard of a guy named Voice Critical?
I've heard the name. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to walk the halls of Twitch and Kick too, and yeah, he tells some pretty damn scary stories about those places.
I can imagine. Well, the only thing I dislike about Twitch and Kick is that it's only live. So like if I record a video, I can't put them on there.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's only live stuff is on there.
But do they archive it for you though?
I know Twitch has been doing it. I don't know about. I think Kick does
like
too.
like TikTok. I don't believe TikTok will let you do a live and archive it. I think it stays up for like 30 days and then it goes away.
Ah,
So
yeah,
that's their way of
I
getting
don't
you.
bother with
That's
TikTok.
their yeah. That's their way of keeping you. You know, I'm just there to promote and even and send cat reels.
Exactly, exactly. Well, I've found a few other sites that I can use now to put my recorded stuff on, so I'm using those too. So I have them in different places.
Yeah, I got to start doing that. Expand a little bit.
Yeah. So like,
I might try to see if they still hate me on Instagram. I might go ahead and try to re-sign up and see if see if they hate me.
or just sign up
And
with a new account.
I tried.
Oh well, yeah,
But
you might need to.
I'm a little nervous to try because I mean, I was a little because they already booted, they booted me off for Facebook for nothing. And then and I was just like, oh shit, I was trying to restart it there. I had just gotten that done, and then Eric comes over and says, "Hey man, I think you're okay. I just posted on your page." And I'm going like, because I thought my page was gone. Like when they kick you out, you're gone.
Hmm.
They take your shit off. And then I went over there, and sure enough, I was back on. I was like, oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah, but TikTok, I don't blame you for avoiding that one. I don't blame you at all. I didn't even want to do. I had to download Facebook for this for the to do the stream with you, um, because my computer died, and so. But then and then they wanted me to download Messenger, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess I don't need two. I just need one. So I guess I'll just uninstall Facebook and just keep Messenger, which I knew I was going to have to do anyway because I think they're
Yeah.
getting rid of the one on desktop,
Hmm. Yep.
which sucks. Which really sucks.
All right. Dan says
Oh,
now let's see them team up. Yeah, they're about to team up to take down Achilles and the evil people of Atlantis.
that's right.
An unidentified helicopter is flying in circles above us.
Shit, that helicopter's still probably being used today.
It might be, dude. It might be. All
Hmm.
right. Let's see.
I don't know, man.
All right.
Pretty
Wait, oh,
fun.
is that a bomb? Are they are,
Pretty.
are they going to blow up Atlantis?
Atlantis always gets blown up in every movie.
Oh,
Now,
wait.
actually, to tell you the truth, we were talking about this earlier. I'm just thinking about this now. But we were talking about earlier about Atlantis and MacGyver. El Santos being part of MacGyver. MacGyver did do a movie, and it was he was in Atlantis, and it did get destroyed at the end.
Mm,
Wow. So El Santo's influence is mighty.
it is indeed. It is indeed.
Any word on David Heavener's new project?
Not that I'm aware of. However, I will announce right here, right now, that in March I will be doing David Heavener month. So you need to come back and watch a David Heavener movie with me.
I will definitely do that. That would be a joyful time.
Yeah, yeah.
How many movies has he made, Al? Can you
Like
get a week?
30 or something. Like
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay. Well, I definitely will come pay you a visit for Heaven or month, but then you got to come back with me in July and do Polonia week.
All right. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I don't know. I did that last year just as a lark, and because no, I didn't announce it really anything. I just said I'm just going to do it,
Hmm.
and I had a lot of fun with it. And he actually put out two really good movies. One was a western, Once Upon a Time in Amityville.
I
That's
saw.
probably the best.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. So that one's all right.
Yes, that's the best
Oh,
Polonium movie I've ever seen. Actually,
nice.
that's the best one. I was really impressed with that one.
You know, I actually watched one a few weeks ago that I kind of liked. It was the girl who wore yellow lace.
Okay,
It's sort of Jallo-y, kinda.
that's got to be Jeff Kirkendall then.
And yeah, that one was. I mean, of course, some of the acting was kind of crappy,
Wow.
um, but as a story and stuff, like definitely one of the better Polonium movies I've seen.
Yeah, I was totally blown away when I was watching the
Oh, the
I was
girl got
watching
shot.
that.
Oh crap. Oh man, dude, yeah, that's the other thing about these Santo movies. Like people die. It's like it's it's like hardcore, dude.
Oh, definitely.
Like they didn't give a damn, dude. Like they didn't like yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. That's the rocket from a Japanese movie.
Monster X
Yeah. So who knew that Japan was in Atlantis?
in cahoots. Yeah, they're in cahoots with the bad guys.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, he's just chopping. He's like bah bah bah. And we got a rocket's about to take off, and Santos fighting Achilles, who's like an old dude. He's like old.
He's like 100 years old. Why is he why
Yeah.
is he taking so long to wax this guy?
Oh, Blue Demon got him with a
I,
spear.
I,
Nice. He just went oh, threw the javelin right at him. Is Santo bleeding?
would that be the first time?
I don't know. It looks like blood's coming out his nose.
Oh shit.
At least from the copy that I see, at least.
Well, maybe Achilles is went a little too stiff.
Maybe. Oh wait. Oh. Okay. So now he dies. So he ages. And now he looks like he's 200 years old. That's weird. This is such a weird movie.
You know what? You know what? Who's to say that the professor isn't a Santos in disguise? You know, he's always wearing his mask. I think maybe he's a Santos.
Maybe. Perhaps. Perhaps there are many Santos.
Yeah, I am Santos. No,
Yes.
I'm Santos.
I am Santo.
No, I'm Santos.
You're all Santo. Mr. Dan's a Santo. Ryan's a Santo. Larry's a Santo. Everybody's a Santo.
You get a car. You get a car.
That's right.
It was funny how that happened. I was reading about that story where Oprah gave out the 270 cars. It said, "You get a car, you get a car, you get a car." And then a few months later, the people were coming back and going like, "I don't want the car, I don't want the car, I don't want the car," because of the taxes.
Yeah, they're like, I can't afford the car.
You can't afford it. I don't want a car. I don't want a car.
That's right. As he goes, T Betty, I am Santos. Yes, even T Betty Santo. That's right. Do hashtag I am Santo. That's right.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think we all need to start going. It's like Garrett's channel, whatever Garrett goes live, and the first thing that we say when we walk in there is hashtag I am Santos.
Yes, let's do it. So,
I think we can do that.
We can. I believe his next stream is tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll crash it. We'll crash it and say I am Santos.
Yeah. So if you're around tomorrow, we're all going to go to Garrett's channel at 4 p.m. Eastern and go do hashtag I am Santos.
That'll drive him crazy.
That's going to be amazing.
Of course, I'll probably find though, I'm not so sure if I ever left the Nemesis list because I did hang out with Ricky, so I probably was. I think I've always been. Well, yeah, who knows?
All right, this thing's gonna blow, and we're waiting for it. All right, here we go with the diving in the water to escape the explosion.
Explain the Monster X.
Yeah.
Rocket.
And they're waiting for him at the helicopter. All right, come on. All right, they're
Did they
swimming.
blow? Did they blow up the base on the moon yet?
I don't. Not that I saw. Okay, wait.
Oh.
The sharks are after him. The sharks are going after him. Uh-oh. Who's gonna win, Santo or the shark?
My money on Santos.
Yeah. I
Now,
think
if it
so.
was Bigfoot, I would have to go with Bigfoot.
He's like, come on.
But I know Bigfoot lost. He just did the job for Santos.
Yeah. Well, Andre the Giant's Bigfoot did the job for the Incredible Hulk. So
Hell yeah, a $6 million man.
a $6 million man. I mean, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Then I think Ted Cassidy did it with on the Bionic Woman.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Bigfoot lore.
Yeah. You got a little bit. Oh, dude. Yeah. I discovered a ton of Bigfoot movies the other day.
Oh man, we got to do Bigfoot. We got to bring in Mr. Dan though. Mr.
Like
Dan's the one that started the Bigfoot rage craze.
yeah.
It's all Mr. Dan's fault.
Yeah.
He did say the other day that there looks like there will be some Bigfoot Yeti action happening soon.
Nice.
I know. I miss it.
Oh, here we go. It's all collapsing. Everything's crumbling. Everything's. Oh man, they even had the big statue fall and everything. Damn.
Well, of course, when Atlantis goes up, everything goes.
Yeah. I'm just surprised at the level of the level of awesomeness here. Oh, here we go. So the water's coming in. It's all slashing through. All this wonderful stock footage.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
the stock
they didn't
footage.
do.
Oh my gosh! How about the scientific gadgets they were messing around with? Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, there's that
somebody,
in every Santa movie. There's all kind of scientific
yeah,
gadgets. Yeah, pretty much.
straight from a card, the cardboard box.
Wait,
From
okay,
a Home Depot.
wait. The helicopter just did a freaking 180. Went, phoom.
Really?
It went, phoom, in like a millisecond.
Damn, it's Airwolf.
Dude, crazy. There we go. They're all safe in the helicopter. Thank goodness. Dan says definitely Yeti is hoping for some snow. There you go.
That's right. We got snow here, Mr. Dan. We got snow here. We're expecting some. I was waiting for it to start snow since we've been on here, but I think it's not going to start falling until later on tonight.
I was say it's a coming. It's a coming. There we
Yeah.
go. They saved the day. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, they actually gave a name to they put Blue Demon's real name on there. I'm shocked.
Oh shit! Well, he was carrying the freight this movie.
Damn, boy.
Yep.
Oh, Tom's here. Hello, Tom. The Mass Super Force. There you go. Timestamp. The
Hey,
credits
Tom.
are now rolling. It is now we're at 1:25, hour and 25. But the credits are now rolling. They have saved the day. Blue Demon and good old Santo. Yeah.
See,
Dan says that was rough. Yeah, it just kind of ended. It's like,
so tomorrow when we go to Garrett's channel, just when you first come in, put hashtag Team Santos or Go Santos or I am Santos.
Hashtag I am Santos.
I am Santos.
I'm gonna put it in chat.
Dude, if we go in there every time we start doing that, he'll drive him crazy.
It will. It's gonna be hilarious. So all you fans of Gareth, please go do that. Especially since he didn't even bother coming to the stream today.
Yeah, what's up with that? I thought he'd be here all over this.
Well, and he's not even streaming, so I'm wondering if he actually had something to do.
Oh yeah, his wife might have dragged him out.
Oh wait,
come on,
wait! It's moving again. It moved to say Fin, Fin, which means the end.
Oh, Fin. Oh gosh, that's the French. That's the French for end.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know they did that in Spanish. I
yeah,
thought they would have. I thought they would have put adios.
yeah, right, or something, or finito or something. I don't know. Let's see. Mr. Dan says Blue is definitely an equal ass kicker in this. Yeah, 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 for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Well, Blue Demon, Blue Demon, it was a huge. Okay, so to put it in perspective for today's people, um, Santo was, if you follow '80s stuff, Santo was the Hulk Hogan of the day, okay, and
Right.
then Blue Demon was basically like Macho Man,
Right.
like that's how big these guys were back then. So I mean, if you want to go,
They were sort of like the mega powers of wrestling.
they were the original Mega Powers. That's right. So if you want to go by today, people, I guess you would say I don't even know who you'd say. John,
Well, would you say the
maybe
like the Rock?
John Cena, maybe, and like yeah, and then I guess Blue Demon's kind of like Roman Reigns or something. I don't know. I guess it's like top of the food chain. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah,
Head of the table. Head of the table.
that's right. That's right. So Patrick, what did you think of your first El Santo movie?
I want to come back and do this again when my computer is up and running, and so I can provide more fun commentary.
Yes, indeed.
When I get my computer up and running, I will let you know, and hopefully we can book something for me to make another trip because I
That's right.
enjoyed this quite a bit.
Yeah, these movies are fun, man. They're goofy and they're just a good time, and that's
They're
why I like
different.
watching these.
Well, I like watching it because they're different. I mean, no one else is doing what you're doing, and to me, that's always really fun.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I always try to do something original, and when I can, at least.
That's right. That's right. I got to get you over for for RetroTube.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, I want to definitely want to do that. That's a lot of fun. Definitely want to do that. I did Gamera, and everybody seemed to like Gamera. So
I
he's
mean,
you know
who doesn't like Gamera, dude? I mean, come on.
oh my god, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect the numbers. It was like, okay, so we're on our way to 1,000. Okay, well, who does that with Gamera? I mean, especially someone like me, a small creator. So tickled. How well do your Santos films do, Al? I mean, they draw pretty well. I would think
Um,
so.
nah, I mean, not great, but I have fun doing them, and so that's why I keep doing
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Sooner or later, someone's going to come by and see your playlist and go like, hell yeah, and settle in for a great time.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So thanks everybody for stopping in. We appreciate you.
Yes,
So
thank you.
yeah, so be sure to barrage Gareth next time you see him with hashtag
Yeah,
I am Santa.
I am
Um,
Santos.
even if you just message him, you can just message him that too if you want. Just completely barrage him with I am Santa. Yeah, and he can be
That's
like, what the
right.
hell's going on?
Why is everybody saying they're Santos?
Yeah,
Well, because they are.
everyone's Santa. That's right. Oh, and then look who pops in at the last minute here. Mr. Bones is in the house. Hi,
Oh,
Bonesy.
Mr. Bones is Santos.
Mr. Bones is Santa's. That's right. That's right. He's popping up at the end right there.
Mm-hmm. He can say, yeah, Bones just popped in, so it would be popping a bone in through the door.
Yes, indeed, indeed, indeed. All right,
Oh,
guys.
that's
Well,
right.
we're gonna get out of here. Make sure you check out Patrick's channel. Have Cheetah review. I have links in the description. Make sure if you're not following him, go follow him. He
Same
does
thing with
great
our good
stuff.
friend. Same thing with our good friend Al Lucard, aka the Bat. He's only needs 3 more to hit 1,900. So share this out. Tell people to come by and give Al a sub so we can get past that 1,900. Because after that, getting to 2,000 will be but a sprint. Uh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
very
indeed.
happy for you, my friend. I think you very well deserve to hit 2,000, and I'm glad I'm going to be here to watch it.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate that. All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here. And yeah. So until next time, adios, Bella Lugosi.